This is off a Cub Cadet SC2400 subcompact tractor. And the problem is with the light bulbs socket. They get hot, they burn up. And as you can see, like with this one here, it's melted and it's sunk. The wires are burned on it and you can't get the harness. I've found a few of the headlight assemblies with the harness on it for a few $100. So this is what I've came up with to try to fix this. I went to Amazon and I bought just the socket and I removed this part here in the wiring harness and replaced that, wired it together here. One of the problems that I had, these aftermarket universal type sockets, they use a really thin wire and it's aluminum, I think. So I don't know how long this is going to last. But here's the other problem. They use this particular light bulb. This is the socket that you see inside of here. The light bulb only fits one way. You see it's got that fancy little tail on it and it just goes down in there like that. It only fits one way. There's a little slot up there so it doesn't turn. Now the problem is every one of these, the holes are drilled parallel with these little tabs on the side. And what Yanmar Cub Cadet came up with, this is the Yanmar that came out of it. And this is the replacement for every one of them that you'll be able to find. You won't be able to find this one here. If you could make one of these and drill your holes like that, you'd be fine. When you put the light bulb in, it's going to sit on there like this, 90 degrees away from the way that you need it. Here's Yanmar's. Like this. Like that. So what I've done with a Phillips head, I need to take this out. There's going to be one of these on each side and they're both the same. Comes out just like that. Okay, right up here is that little indentation where this light bulb was going to go. We want this to go 90 degrees this way, and it's going to be pretty straight with this hole right here, which looking at it from the back side is going to be on the right hand side. I'm going to use an 1/8 inch drill bit and just drill a tiny hole right there, as close to the bottom as I can get it. There's my little hole. Take my light bulb, tilt it at an angle, and get that little slot through that hole right there. It's not going to turn. And then now I've got these at a 90 degree. Okay, to get this socket out of your universal one, you have to kind of tilt it down in one direction like that and pop one side out, and then you should be able to slide it out. And then we're going to do the same thing when we put it in this one. We put our spring in there, slide the 2 pigtails down in it. I'm going to push on one side and get it started over there in the one slot. You get a little screwdriver, and then we're just going to push this one side down, and the spring's pretty tight, and then we can load it in there just like that. We'll feed our 2 wires through here. On these halogens, it doesn't matter which one's positive or negative. If you're using LEDs, then that's a completely different story. And then I'm just gonna connect them together with some little connectors like that. That's all I've got that'll fit these little wires for right now, but it should leave me enough to where I've got enough wire to go from side to side. My little transformer only has enough power to light up one light. So there's that side. And plug it. That side's working good. Plug this side in, and that one lights up. But they're both working. Let me get this harness back on there. Need to reinstall these. They only go in one way, the way that they're spread out. So I'm going to get these on there, get this thing back up to the shop. We'll put it on the tractor and see how it works. Now you can see this one with the light bulb installed, how it's up and down like this, as to where before they were back and forth this way. So that's what we had to do to get this thing to work. And it should fit in there nicely. Let's go put it back in. So I came up to put this one in, and I found this one flopping around. The housings broke on that. So now I got to repair that light. But that shouldn't be too bad. Not like this one. This is off a Husqvarna. They're getting real hard to find. And all I did, took the old one and cut the pigtail off, put new fittings on it, and this one works good. The only thing you have to do is make this a little bit wider. Find you an O-ring that'll fit in there to fill in that gap. And I cut this out of the top of a little chip dip lid. And just slide that in there like this. It's about a 1.5 inch circle. And then I'm gonna put some LED corncob bulbs in there, and that'll work. All right, I got headlights. If you made it this far in the video, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got some good information out of it. Remember to hit that like and subscribe button on the way out. Got a lot of videos up there, got a lot more coming. Ring that notification bell, and you'll get notified as soon as I put them up there. Remember to always stay safe in the shop, wear your protective gear, your safety glasses, and have fun. Thank you for watching.